Right, 22 July 2025, and today I'm happy to be giving you the evening update or the clarity update so that you understand what is important before you go to bed. So what is important in Zimbabwe right now is that something is just about to happen, and this thing is going to happen inside of ZANU-PF. That is where the action is going to start. So looking at ZANU-PF is very important because the guys in ZANU-PF, they know something that we don't know, and they've been campaigning. So ZANU-PF has been campaigning across the country. They have been getting ready, and the internal process that is taking place in ZANU-PF shows you that they know something that we don't know. So very soon you're going to see something. That is why you see so much activity, especially at the level of the vice presidency. There is a lot that is going to take place within a short space of time. So the campaigning that is taking place in ZANU-PF is informed by something that is going on inside of ZANU-PF that most of us are not yet clear about. We don't know as yet what is causing this campaigning across the country. So ZANU-PF is campaigning, and in about 2 months, ZANU-PF is going to be in Mutare. They're going to be having their annual conference over there, and you're going to see a lot that is going to take place. So ever since I came in the afternoon, a lot more has taken place, and Tagwirei has issued another statement. So Tagwirei has issued another statement, and in this statement he says, so take note of what has happened. So in the morning, the elder Tagwirei handle was written Presidential Land Tenure Program, and then in the evening, they've changed it to Friends of Dr. Tagwirei. So it has changed within the last few hours. They changed it. That is, they changed the name of the account. So the Friends of Tagwirei says Dr. Tagwirei hasn't declared ambitions, yet opposition panic paints him as the candidate to beat. Why? Because they fear a leader who embodies unity and grassroots strength. While others play politics through headlines, ZANU-PF plays through loyalty, discipline, and legacy. President Mnangagwa has made it his position clear. No power cling, just a constitutional roadmap. The real leadership story isn't about visibility, it's about viability. In ZANU-PF, success isn't self-claimed. It's earned through alignment with the values, support from the best, and trust from kingmakers. Opposition spin won't derail history. Obstructionism failed before, it will fail again. So who is the opposition? The opposition is Chiwenga and Muchangwa. Those are the people being mentioned here as the opposition. And Tagwirei is evoking the name of Mnangagwa as a kingmaker. So look at the word kingmaker over here. So this is basically Tagwirei saying, as long as Mnangagwa is happy with him, nothing else matters. So it's clear Tagwirei is declaring that he's a possible presidential candidate. And in ZANU-PF, there is no requirement to be in the central committee to be a presidential candidate. So you can be picked as a presidential candidate outside of the central committee. It's possible. You don't have to be in the central committee to become a presidential candidate. You don't have to be a ZANU-PF president to be a national president. So it's possible for you to become a president of Zimbabwe from ZANU-PF while you are not the president of the party. However, they at one point didn't want what they called two centers of power, and they tried to put this thing together. But constitutionally, ZANU-PF actually allows someone who is not in the central committee to be a president, and then automatically you have to come back and become a president, or become in the central committee if you're already the president of the country. So Tagwirei is a big contender. He is likely going to become the vice president very soon. It's only that they are failing to manage Chiwenga. So they have to manage Chiwenga first. How do they take him out of ZANU-PF? That is where they are stuck. So at the moment, once they deal with Chiwenga, you're going to see a smooth move for Tagwirei Tagwirei moves around with Mnangagwa. He is basically Mnangagwa's guy, and he does everything that Mnangagwa wants him to do. So very important to watch tomorrow. You're going to see Mnangagwa at Victoria Falls tomorrow, and most likely Chiwenga at Victoria Falls tomorrow morning. So we're going to be watching very closely what happens at Vic Falls. So the 23rd, I'm expecting at least one of the two to be at Victoria Falls. Then on Friday, we are expecting Chiwenga and most likely Tagwirei to be together in Bulawayo. A poster has been released today showing Chiwenga in the speaking program of the meeting that is going to take place inside of the Rainbow Hotel. So I don't know what is happening there. There's a lot of confusion. I don't know if this means they're still going to invite Chiwenga. That letter which I was showing in the afternoon, it's not clear where it came from and who wrote it. It's a lot of confusion right now within ZANU-PF. But clearly, Tagwirei, a big player within ZANU-PF, he's not a guy that you just ignore. He's got a lot of finances, and he's going to be a candidate. He's going to be one of the vice presidents. That is where he's heading. Do you see anyone who can become vice president in ZANU without Tagwirei being there with the amount of money that is splashing around? I don't think so. I think his money is going to work. He's going to use his money to go into the vice presidency. And look at that jacket. So he's using this jacket. That is his trademark inside of ZANU-PF. So everyone has got their own trademark. And Tagwirei's jacket, the green one, is the one that is using as his trademark when he's doing functions for ZANU-PF. So let's see what happens. But he is declaring that he's going to be a presidential candidate even in the face of obstruction. And this is the second time he's using such words since morning. Very active account. So follow Elder Tagwirei. Very active account. And important to see what happens in ZANU-PF. So now let's quickly go to our own program. Remember, we are busy with our own program of setting up our own opposition political party. So it is important to note that while things are happening in ZANU-PF, ZANU-PF is actually going to lose. So they're actually going to lose the elections. The next elections will be won by the opposition if the opposition is organized. So that is the first thing that is needed. What is happening in ZANU-PF is entertainment. So it's something that you watch like a movie, but it means nothing. People are dying on the roads. People are dying in the houses. There is a massive cholera outbreak right now as we speak around the country. People are struggling. There are no jobs. So the issues that we're dealing with are not about what's happening in ZANU. It's about how we fix the country. So how do we fix our country for the youngsters? And we have a big duty to address all these issues that we need to address. So that is why we need an opposition party that is strong and functional. And M31 political party, the setup process is ongoing. Today, we've been doing a lot of work behind the scenes, and that work is going to be ongoing. So there is ongoing work taking place, which I can't describe here. So I cannot tell you some of the things that we're busy with, but you must be aware that every evening I'll be here. And as time goes on, as you are aware, we gave a letter to Fadzai on the 21st of July, which means either she's going to respond between here and say, give us an answer, or by the 22nd, Friday, the 22nd of August, we're going to come here and say the next step. So the most important day is the 22nd of August, where we're going to say, what is the next step? And we're going to have a president, we're going to have office bearers, the opposition is going to be fully manned. So every position is going to be covered. 747 positions are available in the opposition party, and people are going to be ready for the next elections. And nothing can stop it. Nothing can stop this because there is no other alternative. We need an opposition party that is strong, and we don't want a movement. So let me be clear. A movement cannot win elections. A movement won't do it. A movement is the wrong tool to win elections. So we need to form a political party, a strong one, and let's see and observe what happens in these next 30 days. I've been talking to so many people, and what I can tell you is that the support that is there for this idea is massive. People want an opposition party. People want to participate. And today I would like to ask people who are in business to start talking to us about funding. So let's start talking about funding. How do we get involved? Because the opposition party is going to do well, become part of it, and do not just watch us. So don't watch like a spectator. If you want a good business environment, make sure that you support the opposition. ZANU-PF yaka broker, yaka dakwa, it will never do anything for you. ZANU-PF is more of the same. So let's say, for some reason, ZANU-PF wins the 2028 elections. You are going to go for the next 5 years. So we go from here to 2028. Then you go again for the next 5 years with more of the same. Katrababala sikako, ndiko karipo. And Harare would be as bad as it is, getting worse and worse. And most of you guys who are in Harare, you saw the accident that happened today. One day it will be you. If you have an accident in Harare, there is no equipment. You see all those ambulance service, what? They have nothing. They don't even have the tools. The fire brigade doesn't have the tools. If, God forbid, you get involved in an accident or you get involved in any situation, let's say you need the police, nothing is functional. So the whole country has collapsed. Mnangagwa has destroyed our country. Mnangagwa Arguravanu, Nenzara. So make sure that we work on the opposition, be part of it, and do not stop supporting change. So we want change in the country and forget about all this Tagwirei and Chuenga. They are just entertainment. We're doing it because we need something to entertain us. Right, let's look at mediation. Please push the party. We need an effective opposition. Yes, Mkoma, this is the most tiring thing I've ever done. You must be sure that I work almost half of my day on this. I talk to different people, and we talk to diaspora. We talk to a lot of people. People want an opposition party. I wish that it would move faster, but it can't move faster. We need to give people a chance to think about what we've proposed, including the people who are going to be candidates, people who are going to hold offices. And normally it's easier to talk. So it's easier to come here and say, the opposition in Zimbabwe is not effective. Chamisa Arutadza, if only he could do this and that. But that's not the way. We need to participate. So we need to participate as leaders. Then let's see. Let's see about Chamisa. What are you saying about Chamisa? Right, Chamisa is not a problem. We don't worry about Chamisa right now. Guys, what we're doing has got nothing to do with Chamisa. It's about everyone in the opposition. So forget about the past where we're like, oh, what did Tagwirei say? What did Chamisa say? What did Kupe say? Forget about that. That period is over. We need a new way. We need a new way. And that is unity. We need to put together our best brains so that people can do well. People like to be liked. So that is the problem in Zimbabwe. Everyone that is seen in the public space, they don't want to risk not being liked. So people with following, they think they will lose their following if they say something. So they want to say the right thing. People who are in public places, who are in positions, they don't want to rock the boat. If you don't rock the boat, the country is going to stay the same, the way it is right now. We need to change it. So let's make sure we change the country. Don't go with the false narratives. It's been 10 years of CC right now. MDC Alliance, MDC-C. All these things have been happening. We cannot continue this way. It's crazy. Right, I think we're done for tonight. I wake up very early. My day starts at 2 a.m. So I do what is called a 2 a.m. club. And Fadzai does a 5 a.m. club. So we will work very well together because by the time she wakes up, I'll be 3 hours ahead. And this one is 3, 4, 5. Yes, that's 3 hours ahead. And that is because of Mve. So buy your packet. That is our sponsor. Mve over here. Atidi Vanu, very weak. M31. Everyone will be strong inside M31. Takasimba. But before we go, Mnangagwa aka broker, aka dakwa. Auxilia aka dakwa, aka broker. Sean aka dakwa, aka broker. Kuda aka broker, aka dakwa. Emerson Jr. aka dakwa, aka broker. Collins ari fake. Anotora vakadzi vevanhu anonyora ma posters fake. So ZANU PF yaka broker. Don't think you get anything from ZANU. Guys, young people, I cannot believe young people see ZANU PF as an alternative. A pana alternative for ZANU. ZANU PF has caused us all these problems. Let's go in a new direction. Let's have a new party. And the good thing is, with technology, it's very easy to do everything. So we're quickly going through everything that we need to do, and it's going to do very, very well. So, guys, don't worry. I know most guys will be wanting to have positions. This party is about positions. So it's not like other parties where you say the party is not about position. You are going to have positions here. There are 747 positions. Before we talk of councillors, MPs, and senators. So I'm talking about internal positions in the party. And you guys are going to do very, very well. We want to create wealth. So we want to create a lot of wealth for you. We want to create a big company. So our party will be like a big company with a lot of opportunities. You'll be able to do a lot, and the company or the party is going to grow very, very big. You're going to do well, and the country is going to do well. You will never know poverty again when M31 is in office, and 75%, that's the target. So that's where we want to go. Taneta, with these guys, we are tired, guys, of disorder. The biggest problem is ZANU, but the second biggest problem is our opposition. They've got so much disorder. No structures, no credibility, no ethics. Right now, they are stealing the political party funding. That's all they want. They want to steal the political party funding. Camillo Nikako, they are sharing that money. What have they bought? Right now, they are failing to pay even their workers. And they've got no offices, they've got nothing. You cannot win elections if you don't have structures. You need structures. And when people don't want structures, they do that because they want to steal. Stealing is bad. We don't want thieves. We don't want corruption. Gambakwe, you want to run opposition party on social media? Yes, we're going to do it. Social media is the way to go. Prince, if you're a young person, you will know that social media, that's where we work. Gambakwe does not go out of his house, does not work, does not do anything, but he earns money. Do you know that? Do you know why social media is important? That is the reason, Prince Manda, we're going to bring a new paradigm to our country so that you can do well. At the moment, Tinema Dara akagara uzanu, akadakwa, vakabroka, they are ideologically bankrupt and they are causing so much chaos. If you walk through Harare, it's like you're walking in the middle of Mogadishu during the war. It's bad. Harare is a dump. People drink sewage. People drink from boreholes. Can you believe it? Guys, think hard about what I'm telling you. The problem we have is our poor leaders. You've got people that are ideologically bankrupt. Let's get new leaders, people who can do it. I actually am reluctant to keep calling Fadzai's name. I think I'm putting too much pressure on her. So that's why you see, I want to now ease off on mentioning her name because I know it puts a lot of pressure on her. So we don't want to put too much pressure on Fadzai. We don't want to put pressure on anybody, actually. So we're going to back off on a lot of the narrative because it's very hard for people, and especially when she has not responded. So in the next few weeks, which is 3 to 4 weeks, we're going to obviously back off a little bit, but it's an opportunity to save. But you need to be strong more than what you think. Yes, you're putting her in danger. So who's going to be a leader? You can't be not a leader. Guys, someone needs to be a leader. And if you don't take leadership, you know what will happen. Right now, you are 40. In 20 years' time, when you're 60, it will suddenly click to you to say, I should have been the president of this country. And it will be too late. So don't miss an opportunity. Hit the iron when it is hot. Are you not campaigning for Tagwirei now? No. Tagwirei just put out a poster. I don't care about Tagwirei. I am campaigning. In fact, the person that must accuse me of campaigning for is Fadzai, and also M31 political party. We're going to have a political party. And by the time the elections come, we are going to be having a solid structure that can challenge ZANU. Okay, guys, I would like to thank you for watching. I'm going to put a bit of this video on our WhatsApp channel. Please go and follow our WhatsApp channel, and you'll be able to get more details as you gather the numbers. I am talking to leaders. There is not a day that passes that I don't talk to a leader or two. And we are forming. So it's going to take time. Then you see that after August, after the 22nd of August, we're going to have our office. The day we have our office, it's going to be amazing. It's going to be beautiful. Someone said link. My links are somehow not working. I don't know why. But let's try. Let's try if the links are going to work. Yeah, that one worked. That one worked. So follow that link. And that is the channel. We're growing the channel. Let's see if our website is starting. So m31zimbabwe.com. We have already bought the domain. And look at that. It's a matter of time before let me show you what's saying now. So the guys are working. So that is index off. You're going to see a beautiful website here, guys, very soon. We are not playing. So our guys are working as we speak right now. Let's see if there's anything. No, not at the moment, but they're still working. You see that we're making progress. Our email is already working. info@m31zimbabwe.com. It's already working. So we are coming up with our platforms. We've got Facebook. We've got Twitter. We've got Twitter is X, right? We've got Instagram. We've got all these platforms coming up, and everything's going to do well. Very soon, we're going to have a president. Once we have a president, then she can start appointing her people. That's why we're slowing down a little bit so that the president can start everything. Okay, I think I've covered everything. We'll be back every day and every morning and every afternoon. Thank you very much for watching, and a good night to you all. Okay. What happened to 1 July demonstrations? I got nothing to do with it. Guys, that TD revolution, yakadakwa, yakabroka, personal revolution, TD revolution, who is going to lead afterwards. We want something clear. With the person who's going to lead our country is the person that is going to win the election. All this stuff, the revolution, is not my leaders. Shakadakwa, or leader anywhere. So your leader comes on the 1st of January, then 2nd of February doesn't come, 3rd of March, they don't come. We want present people. Gambakwe is here every morning at 5. He's here every day at 9:10. Gambakwe is there during the day, 3 times a day, like pills. And what? The leaders of the revolution are there when? One day they come, the other day they don't come. Another month, you don't hear nothing from them. What is that? We don't want Zidzoro. Zidzoro. Yes, Zidzoro. Why would someone follow something that they don't know what is happening? When you say you are doing something, show up every day. Don't tell us your stories after a month and give us a promise, then go away. We don't want it. Keep your promise. All right. Thank you very much, everyone, for watching. Vote Mahere. We will come up with a nice poster for her. It will be amazing. I think we should actually say vote Fadzai. I like Fadzai. It's amazing. That would be a nice name, but we'll see. We'll see. But I know she had beautiful colors before, which was in her own independent candidate. She did very, very well. People love it. And we all gym. So every one of you get ready to work out and have one of these. Mamazos. Atidi vanu. Vasina mamazos. Thank you very much for watching and a good night.